A local educator is once again involved in beautifying Chattanooga. Frances McDonald is the president and founder of Mark Making, a new nonprofit that seeks to enhance the community through the creation of public arts projects. This is a first in a two-part series.
This is actually an outcome of 10 years worth of public art projects that I've done with all kinds of nonprofit organizations. And we finally said, well, this is great work. Let's have a more formal way of doing this. And also we wanted to include ideas by other artists in the community. So it's not just me doing my thing, but other people can do this too.
McDonald and Mark Making have been instrumental in creating projects you may have seen in the area.
The Barton Avenue piece, remember we talked about that last fall. It's a beautiful piece. It's on Barton Avenue just over the Veterans Bridge. And that particular piece was created by 55 third graders from Chattanooga School for the Arts and Sciences last fall. Everything that's on Market Street, across the street from the Choo Choo, anciently Jack's Liquor Store, because that one was really famous, so I'll put that one in. The first piece we ever did was the Central Block building. That was like 10 years ago. We did the Terminal Hotel before they revamped it, and now it's that new bar that's really cool. And we've done about 40 projects with children and what I'm now calling to be enfranchised with like little hyphens in between. I don't like disenfranchised. I don't like unenfranchised. So I'm trying to say to be enfranchised. It includes the temporary and chronically out of work. So we work with homeless, but like breast cancer victims. They're not chronically sick. People with mental disorders, children of all ages, people in physical rehab. That's not a chronic problem. But it's those people who are not functioning or out of the workforce for any temporary or chronic reason, if you want to get real wordy. So I'm calling it to be enfranchised.
And a new project now graces the Ross Hotel building on the corner of Georgia Avenue and Patton Parkway.
It's a series of small murals. The owner of the building, Selma Kashpady, that building's been there forever, and there were these weird neoclassical things up there, and they were actually pretty famous. I loved them. They were up there for 25 years, and they were looking old and shabby. The whole building looks old and shabby. We worked with 50 teens total from 3 different groups, and that's the Partnership of Families, Children's, and Adults, the Chambliss Center, and Cadis Rehab. So all of those were kids who were either with drug and alcohol issues or kids who were in foster care. So we had these 50 kids, and we had 50 window slots.
The budding artists were asked one question to get their creative juices flowing.
So the question we asked them was, here you are, you've got a microphone, you're talking to 500,000 people at Chattanooga and its visitors. What do you have to say about yourself? I, and then a verb. So what is it you want to say? So they're thinking, and they go, well, I own, I belong, I discover, I care, I serve, I pray. They all chose words of empowerment. These are the words that they would choose to say. So we said, great, you've got your word. Now, here's a mirror. Draw your mouth. So they did these mouth drawings, and they did them little, and we taught them structure, and we pulled out anatomy books and whatever, and we showed the kids how to do their mouths. And then they came, we did those pieces like in the homes or wherever the kids needed to be. And then they were all invited to the studio, and they come in and they blow up their mouths into these 3-foot mouths that are just hysterical. So they painted these. They used their drawings and the mirrors again, and they blew up these things into these paintings that are 4 by 11 feet on these vinyls that were donated by Paragon Printing graciously. And so we got these 50 pieces with the words, the mouths saying the words. What's funny is that you can see them, and you can really see them say the word when you're looking at it. The mirror worked. It really looks like they're articulating that particular word. So we took all 50 and we hung them on the building. And John Wise was responsible for the installation, and he got us 2 lifts and a crew of 4. And of course, I insisted on doing it too. And we hung them all one day Saturday and had a great time, and it's been up for a little while, and it's killer.
A reception is scheduled for the children that worked on the project and others who were involved.
So we will have a reception for those children and the people from those agencies, whatever guardians are available, on the 29th of May, and we'll have some speakers for them, and we'll eat pizza and have a little celebratory moment and congratulate ourselves. And I think it'll come true. I own, I create, I discover. They'll definitely feel that. This is definitely about individual empowerment, which is one of the goals of Mark Making.
McDonald says Mark Making's mission consists of 4 goals.
Individual empowerment is one, because so often we work with either youths or to-be enfranchised people. But just in a nutshell, we work to achieve individual empowerment. We always offer visual arts education as a component of this. We beautify the visual landscape. We thought, well, while we're doing this, we might as well beautify the city while we're at it. Why have all this art and not do anything with it? And also the empowerment factor really kicks in when you hang the stuff in a place where a lot of people are looking at it. And the other thing is offer teaching opportunities. We're hiring artists, teacher, facilitators to work with the kids to get these projects done.
Tomorrow, we'll discuss a second community project that will be available for public viewing soon. For more information on Mark Making, you may call McDonald at 423-266-3041. The group also has a Twitter page, a MySpace page, and a Facebook page, all under Mark Making. For Around and About, I'm Julie Steele.
Around and About is a production of WUTC with contributions by the staff and volunteers of WUTC.